The driver that Troy thought was gonna get on that. Hello guys, how are you doing? Time is 11:39 a.m. and today is June 3rd. So, a few days ago I had been sick. I was fighting the flu, and after having recovered, I thought I would start this today. J&J 2026. I would like to do a few episodes of this J&J campaign here before I go out of country for the summer. And today I am driving to the Great Park. Well, at least now this oil thing is sorted out, though I still have another 4,000 miles to bring the Mercedes E320 to Castrol. I won't even have to drive that much since the next due date is in August. Though when it reaches 146,000, I do have to bring it to Costco for tire service. Okay, so here I finally am at the Great Park. Oh my, yo, look at the number of bees. What? Holy cow. Yeah, that's a lot, but I shouldn't get too close. There were like 15 to 18 bees hanging there. Well, it's a nice, mild Wednesday. This is that kind of weather that bees tend to enjoy. And it quickly reminded me of a video that I saw in the last few days about wasp nests. There was that dog that struck a wasp nest with his paw, and the dog didn't even know what it was, thought it was just some piece of wood. And then a lot of wasps immediately started coming out. I think like 50 to 60 of them. He eventually got brutally scarred by those wasps. It's one of those moments that karma lands on your heart like an axe. Well, that was a video that I've seen on Instagram about what happens if you strike a wasp nest. I think there were like a compilation of 5 incidents. One of them was a bulldog, bizarrely. Well, since what I think it is, yeah, if I can capture it from close enough, but to me this looks like a red robin. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I wanted to capture that because, you know, there's that park near the PCH, that heritage park, where you'd quite commonly find the blue jays. But oh my god, even here I got a blue. Wow. Yeah, that one was in blue. A few moments ago I encountered a red robin here, though. Yeah, you can see that. Hello. I was lucky that I could capture the blue one from a good angle, unlike the red one. Some of them want to be quite fast, but now we have some breeze kicking in. Here at 12:26 p.m. on what is a fine Wednesday. I know why. It's been a nice, pleasant few days without Smokey. Well, you know him. When he's in Turkey, he enjoys his balcony so much. However, when he's here in the US, he loves to sit under the table like it's his comfort zone. Whenever wow, if you can see that, by the way, and this one too. Okay, yeah, you can see this one much better. A dragonfly. But yeah, So, whenever the day is, potentially, that for some key reasons, I'll have cool off myself in the early summer period. I'll watch Toy Story 5. That's to be released on Friday the 19th, so in a matter of days from now. With the movie's release upon its way, I have found a few interesting details. One of them being about the dark side of screen addictions. Yeah, because that's what Toy Story 5 is to be about, the iPad. I'm not gonna lie, on one side it is gonna be strange to watch because I'm now 24 years old, but on the other side, I am interested in those AI concept videos, and it's not like figures or objects made out of AI. It's rather about how artificial intelligence has took over as the years go by, and screen addictions like the smartphones, the iPads. But yeah, one detail is that there is a Gen Alpha concept behind the movie, and no, it's not AI, it's mainly about that tablet. But yeah, I'm excited to see that, mainly because of the concept of today's digital world, and that finally there's a movie about that. It's not as much about it being one of my childhood memories necessarily, but it is indeed that there's a kids movie that there's a concept of digitalization, screen addictions, and that perfectly suits a time like right now. I mean, it's 2026. Remember last summer when I went on a movie watching spree? I went to watch 8 movies. But this summer, I'm not going to do it like that. I'm going to watch no more than 3 movies. But 2 of them being Toy Story 5, Supergirl, and the third one, it will surely take some time to come to a decision. Truck just passed by and dropped a water bottle. Yeah, I caught it. Barely anyone else realized. I'm sure a truck driver wasn't even aware of it. But yeah, this was the water bottle that fell from behind the truck. Oh, okay, now he's backing out. I mean, I still bet he didn't realize though. Oh, looks like he's here to collect it. You'd be like, it doesn't matter. The guy looked at me, but he was unaware because, yeah, that water bottle was standing at the back of that truck before it, by accident, dropped. Oh, wow, this is a nice opportunity to start my J&J series, because later I will do the vocals for the other 2 songs, and today is the day that the Netflix film of Michael Jackson is to be released, but that's the movie that's based on a trial that he had just a few years before he died. Certainly this was a great day to hang out at the great park. Been here for 2 hours now. Remember last time I came here, I went on the walk of history. There's a path that there's a timeline throughout history of events happening until 2020, I guess. It's well into the noon now. Well, at least that was a good warm-up. Time to get going. Weirdly, the temperature of the car reads 82, while actually it is 74 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 23 degrees Celsius, so it's a decent mild day. Today's the day that the NBA Finals are to begin after what has been a thrilling, deciding 7th game of the WCF. At times it remained close, but at the end the Spurs broke the leg and got a ticket to the NBA Finals. Well, that shall be a thrilling final series anyway. I don't think that it will end in less than 6 games. And just now, as the number of miles driven in this car reached 145,000. Excellent, isn't it, folks? Well, that's fantastic. Yo, look at what it says. Nobody beats Mazda of Orange. Well, Mercedes E320 does, BMW M5 does, Lamborghini Huracan does. So many are oh my goodness, it's again with those strange freaking people. Yeah, it's that time that school day ends. I thought that the school year already ended there last week. Maybe I was wrong, but it does say June 4th, 2026 early dismissal. So maybe tomorrow is the end of this. I thought it already ended 2 weeks ago. Wow, look at that lot. Wow. That's a lot of bikers out here this evening. And here come the evening clouds at last. Time for a walk. Now it's 7:10 p.m. Something that I am not going to rule out for today, since obviously I cannot go to the fitness center and do cardio. Well, this is what I'm going to be doing on certain days anyway. So, from what I have inspected on the iPhone 13 Pro, the buffering and the delay in opening, so I found out that it has something to do with the Face ID. Yeah, because twice in the last 6 days it gave me a lot of crap while turning it on, checking over some messages, and like this is an iPhone 13 Pro, but it seems that with the cellular of the iPhone 16e, whatever I connect, it runs much faster. But other than that, yeah, that's simply showing a lot of why the battery needs to be changed. I am though lucky though when I get to the camera that it doesn't give as much of a buffer, and also when I get a random notification on this phone. But other than that, with this feature, it just seemed to be kind of a glitch. But for a few days, well, during the time I'm in Turkey, of course, for a few days of it, I may have to switch to the iPhone 60e, while the battery of the iPhone 13 Pro is to be replaced, because like what Apple said, the battery that's inside the phone is not a valid iPhone battery. Yeah, the driver of that Troy thought I was gonna get on that. Well, I could do that one day, not today though. Even when I do it, I rather not drive, because I have took my car here. Obviously I'm gonna get in the car. Oh, whatever. I think I might give my mom a call. I didn't get to call her in 3 days, so should be a chance. Oh, hello. Hi. Well, it's something that I did for my own sake. Again, I haven't called my mom in 3 days. Well, it ain't easy when it's a jet lag, but now it's the end of the day. This was a nice start to my 3rd J&J campaign. So, I am going to conclude it for today's vlog just like that. Thanks so much for watching. Do leave this video a like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll talk to you in the vlog tomorrow. Bye.